Hey everybody, and welcome to the Everyday Adventure Show. My name is Steven.
And I am Nathan.
How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing good. It's been a good day so far. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good as well. I'm pretty excited for this show. This has been something that we've been talking about for a little over a year now, and so I'm excited to get it rolling.
Yeah, I'm super pumped as well. So tell us a little bit. What's the why behind this show?
The reason that we're doing the Everyday Adventure Show is because as a college student, I was constantly like living for the next season. Like I remember being in class, just like dreaming of when the bell would ring when I was in high school, and dreaming of summer vacation and dreaming of the next big trip with my friends. And I realized that I was always living for a season I wasn't in, and I realized like there's got to be more than this. And I think college students and people in general are fixated with adventure. Like we want to seek the next big adventure. And so I have just had this thing in my heart that's been born that I want every day to become an adventure. I think there's the everyday moments bring the most life and bring the most adventure to our daily lives. So that's kind of why I want to do this show.
That's awesome. So why do you think it's so relevant, especially to my generation, the young people?
To your generation, yeah, because you're so much younger than me. No, to our generation, I think that, like I said, I think especially college students, we are kind of like, when I get the job, or when I get married, or when I have money, I'll travel, or whatever it is, that we don't necessarily see the everyday. And one of my favorite verses is Psalm 118:24. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I think that has become one of the verses that I live by. Like, this is the day the Lord has made. Not tomorrow, not like August when summer is, or whatever it is. It's today.
It's today.
So that's kind of why I think it's so important, especially for young people. Yeah.
I love that.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad you thought of it.
Yeah. So you got to tell me, what is this show going to be about, and how are we going to do this show?
Yeah, I definitely, kind of the main purpose behind the show is we really just want to be able to inspire and give you guys motivation to be able to live every day out as an adventure.
Yeah, I think kind of the idea of the show is to equip and inspire you to live every day to the fullest. And so what is kind of some of the components of the show? How is it going to look every week?
Yeah, definitely week by week it might change up a little bit here and there, but I know we're going to try to get some people together to have some interviews, and so it might just be one of us with a special guest, or it might just be both of us just sharing our hearts on things that we've learned to be able to live every day out as an adventure.
Yeah, and we want to talk about the practical, everyday things, the roommates, the workplace, the classes, school, just how these everyday mundane things, we can maximize them in order to live our lives to the fullest, in order to live our lives with a greater purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. I think sometimes I always think of it as, we hear the scripture of Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And so we always view it as this like far off plans, like, oh, I can't wait to this point of my life. But to be able to see like, man, this is, honestly, today or this season of my life was once a day that I was looking forward to. Man, I can't wait till I get in college. And now I'm in college, and it's like, man, I can't wait till this next thing. It's like, no, let's be here in the moment. Like, it's so much more fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, we're never guaranteed tomorrow, and like it says, today has enough worries in its own, so why worry about tomorrow? And so I want that to be the message. And I think, when we think of the greatest adventure of all, it's not necessarily the mountain we climb, or it's not necessarily the trip that we take. The greatest adventure, in my opinion, is living your life for Jesus. Like, there is no greater adventure than waking up and deciding to serve him over and over again every single day, and the opportunities that brings, just the true adventure and joy that brings to our life. And another thing with kind of this everyday adventure idea, I think of, like, I don't know if you've ever been on a trip. I've done some backpacking, and I remember going on this trip, and the idea was to climb this like mountain in Montana. And I shouldn't say climb a mountain, like I sound like really adventurous. I'm not that crazy outdoorsy, but it's like what we thought and what we set out for was to get to the top of this mountain. And what I realized is that the adventure wasn't there. The adventure was in the struggle along the way. The adventure was in like that switchback that like felt like it was an endless switchback of going, and with this cliff hanging over the edge, and we're like, this is the adventure. It's the adventure of not having food or not having the food that we thought we had planned that we had. And like that was where the adventure came. And I think that's the thing, is that it's in those everyday moments. And so I just want to help people understand that everyday moments, everyday opportunities are worth giving their all to. And so that's kind of a little bit more just about that. So
yeah, there's two things that I really look forward to in this.
What's that?
Well, one of them being I love how every single week we want to give you guys a practical takeaway, so like something that you can apply in your life today to make every day an adventure. And so that's something I love. It's not just this like far-fetched like, hey, after a 10-week series you'll finally know how to do it. No, it's like after today you should know. Right. But we're going to continue this on as a series to help better equip all of you. The other thing is we have something called the Adventure Wheel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited about.
Can we just bring out the Adventure Wheel?
Yes.
Wheel Boy. Where are you, Wheel Boy?
I'm right here.
This is... You gotta get down, Wheel Boy.
There we go.
There you go. This is Wheel Boy, a.k.a. Ryan. He's also the guy that's helping make the show. And so...
Shout out to Ryan.
Can our audience cheer?
Snaps for Ryan.
We got a really large audience in the back that you can't see. All right, audience, stop. So we got the Adventure Wheel. What the Adventure Wheel is the Adventure Wheel has a series of just everyday adventures that are designed to stretch us to step out of our comfort zone and to truly take advantage of the everyday adventures. So every week, we're going to end the episode by spinning the wheel and giving you your adventure challenge, in which we're going to challenge you to do these things over the next week, to post them on social media, tagging us at EvDayAdventure, as well as our hashtag EvDayChallenge. And what are you doing?
I'm hyping you up.
Oh, thanks, man. He's hyping me up. And so that's kind of what we want you to do, is we want you to take advantage of these. We want to see how they go, and that we can encourage one another to live this everyday adventure lifestyle. So without further ado, let's spin.
Spin the wheel.
Let's spin the wheel.
Woo! That was
a
weak.
Try again.
All right, let's get it better. There we go.
Okay.
All right, we've got
Ooh.
Oh, no Netflix.
He wiggled it.
Wow.
All right.
Unexpected turn.
So this week, our Wheel Boy that cheats has made it magically go to the No Netflix challenge. What the No Netflix challenge is that it's very simple when you hear it. The challenge is this: is for the next week, do not watch Netflix. I'm already like feeling the conviction level because I've made plans to watch Netflix.
Oh no!
So the challenge is to not watch Netflix, and to replace that time with connecting with people, with doing things like reading a book and doing things that can truly pursue that everyday adventure, living life to the fullest experience. So that's kind of the challenge for the week. So we want you to let us know how that goes. Tag us, EvDayAdventure on Instagram, EvDayChallenge, and we're gonna kind of see what everybody does and what everybody's week is like without Netflix. I don't think the world's gonna end. Do you?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I actually find that there's more time in my week when I give up Netflix. It's crazy how more time appears.
Bye, Wheel Boy.
Bye, Wheel Boy. Thanks for joining us. And thank you all for joining us. Make sure to hit subscribe.
Killer transition.
You like that transition? Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Make sure to subscribe below. Like the video if you like it. Give us some comments and feedback.
And follow us on Instagram at EvDayAdventure. And share it with as many friends as you can. If you think that this show is going to be something that you want to watch and you want to hang out with me, Nathan, Wheel Boy, and audience member Cole, please share it with your friends. Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Yeah. And we'll see you next week. Let's live every day to the fullest.
Woo!